triangle number 8, we have this right triangle here, so there's our right angle, so across from it is going to be our hypotenuse. So we're given a hypotenuse measurement of 22. Now, these two sides are going to depend on where the angle is given. In this case, here's the theta, there's the angle. So across from it, this is going to be called our opposite side, and this side right here is going to be called our adjacent side. Now, we have to decide who we're going to use. Well, we're given measurements of the opposite and hypotenuse, so that's who we're going to be using here. We're going to be using the opposite and the hypotenuse. So we have to figure which trig function gives us opposite and hypotenuse. Well, we remember that saying, some old hippie caught another hippie tripping on acid. Never do drugs, stupid idea. We've had to talk about that 100 times in class. So here we go. Who are we going to use? We have opposite, hypotenuse. Who deals with opposite and hypotenuse? Opposite hypotenuse, that's the sine function. So we're going to use the sine function on this problem. The sine of the angle. What's the angle measurement? Oh, we don't know it yet. That's what we've got to try and figure out. So it's the sine of theta is equal to, it's always going to be a fraction here, opposite divided by hypotenuse. Opposite has to come first. It has to be in the top on the numerator. Opposite side. The opposite side in this case is 16. The hypotenuse, that measurement is 22. So we know the sine of some angle is equal to 16 over 22. 16, we could divide it, get a decimal, and then keep playing around, try sine of 15, see if it works, then maybe go lower or higher. No need to do that though. How do we undo the word sine? We undo it by taking the inverse sine. If I take the inverse sine on this side, I got to do the same thing to the other side to keep things balanced. The inverse sine of a sine basically just goes away, and we're left with theta, our angle measurement. It's going to equal whatever the inverse sine of this fraction happens to be. I put my calculator in degree mode, hit second sine button, that's usually where the inverse sine is, and it tells me, when I did it a little bit ago, I got the inverse sine of 16 over 22, I got 46.7 degrees. This angle right here in triangle 8 is 46.7 degrees.